Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about, is Dragonflight as alt-friendly as advertised? So I mentioned in my previous video around the gear progression that three of my characters have now hit the 390 eye level mark. And I'm feeling quite comfortable gearing characters up quite quickly and smoothly. However, obviously this is only one element of the weekly responsibilities to do on alts. Blizzard said quite early that they planned on Dragonflight being friendly for alts and feeling less obligated to do things to progress. Is that true? Have they stuck to that philosophy? So to begin with, I want to go through the weekly obligations of anyone taking Dragonflight remotely seriously. You've got three hunts, a world boss, a keep, a weekly event, things like the time walking in mythic dungeons, the weekly rep quest, which, yes, is likely to be passively done in fairness, the weekly dungeon quests, LFR, normal, heroic, a mythic plus key for the vault, PvP potentially, community feast, four elemental storms. All of this using some quick maths, and again, I want to say it is Feelycraft. There's no actual science to how long each of these things are going to take. I've just put a rough kind of guess to each thing. I've had a look at how long it's taken me to do some of them over the last couple of days. I reckon it's around 10 hours of playtime a week per character. This is before you even have to do things like professions or anything else if that's your jam and you focus in the game. And it's been a common occurrence for people to say that they have felt massively overwhelmed coming into Dragonflight. And in order to not feel like they're falling behind, they are stressing about trying to do anything. Uh, WoW players and just MMO players and probably gamers in general like to be very efficient and optimal. And I feel like there's a lot to optimize in Dragonflight if you want to be maximum performance. And 10 hours a week, based on obviously Feelycraft numbers, is quite extreme for something that wanted to be an alt friendly game. None of this translates to alts. So every alt you wish to have a vault on, or every alt you want to do all of this on, is 10 hours. So for me and my 390s, that's potentially 30 hours of playtime a week focusing on alts. That's quite insane, actually. Now, I think it's fair to say that coming into Dragonflight, this wasn't the stress free, no obligation, alt friendly game we hoped for. However, I found now that my weekly things have shrunk. So on my 393 eye level evoker, I do one hunt for the horn, the first one, for a chance at mount and some rep stuff and things like that. The world boss, if I can be bothered. I don't actually get any upgrades other than from one. So if that one comes up, I always do it. Otherwise, I do it if I fancy 100 gold, because let's face it, not getting loot. I do the keep if it happens to be up and I'm near it and not doing anything else. The weekly event, I will typically do it, especially if it's got loot. If it's not got loot attached to it, like the World Quest one, maybe I won't. The rep quest, which is the weekly rep quest, like I said, it's going to be passively done during the week without much focus anyway. The dungeon quests I will do if I happen to do them in the Mythic Plus. I don't actively do them. Normal, then I'll do LFR. I'll only do LFR if I don't get the pieces I want in normal, of course. I do a heroic pug for the first four bosses just for a vault reward. I do Mythic Plus across the week and things like that. And this using already the same numbers as before, it reduces it by around 25% to 7.5 hours. And it's still quite a lot, but I could cut that down further if I chose to. Now, I am playing, obviously, Wrath, I'm playing Dragonflight, I'm trying to do the YouTube stuff. I feel like I probably put more time into the game than most, and even then, I still feel like there's not enough time in the week for me to get everything done. And we're not even at a point where, like I said, I'm trying to max my vault out. I'm not trying to mythic raid progress. You imagine trying to get 9 options in your vault currently, it would just be a nightmare to do. The raid one isn't too bad because you can get it on different difficulties. You're talking at least 8 or 9 keys. I think it's 9 keys now to get your M plus rewards. You're then talking about a huge honor grind for the PvP rewards. There's still quite a lot to do. So I think Blizzard have moved forward and in the right direction, looking at things like Shadowlands and previous expansions in terms of making WoW a more alt-friendly game. However, I don't feel like we're all the way there yet. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Is WoW as alt friendly as you thought? Is it as stress free as you thought? Or is it still got a lot of obligations that you feel like you have to do in a week to keep up? Yeah, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.